why you're not reaching your goals, and how to fix it. Let me tell you the truth. Most people don't fail because they lack talent, resources, or time. They fail because they don't stay in the game long enough to win. Everyone says they want success, but what they really want is a feeling of progress, not the pain of discipline. Let's break that down through a story. The story, the 3-week dream. A few years ago, there was this guy named Leo. He was fired up after watching a motivational video. He said, "This is it. I'm done being average. I'm going to build something great." He bought a planner, set his goals, woke up at 5 a.m. and went all in for about 3 weeks. Then the excitement faded. The results didn't come fast enough. The hard work got boring. And one morning, he hit snooze and didn't get back up. Sound familiar? That's most people. The problem isn't that Leo didn't have a goal. It's that he never built the identity of the person who could reach it. The truth, motivation is cheap. Motivation is like caffeine. It gives you a jolt, but it fades fast. Discipline is the real fuel. If you only work when you feel like it, you'll never see results. If you only chase excitement, you'll quit the second things get quiet. You say you want to start a business, get fit, or hit 100K a year. But the moment the high wears off, you stop showing up. That's not a lack of potential. That's a lack of process. The mindset shift. Stop setting goals. Start building systems. Goals sound great, but goals don't change you. Systems do. Anyone can make $10,000 a month on paper, but the person who wins is the one who builds a system that makes it possible. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Leo said he wanted to start an online business, but he never scheduled deep work time. He never tracked progress. He never built consistency. So every week felt like starting from zero. The 3 reasons you're not reaching your goals. Let's get real. Here's why you're stuck. 1, you're obsessed with outcomes, not habits. You keep asking, will I see results? Instead of asking, did I show up today? You don't need more goals. You need more reps. Small daily wins compound into massive success. The person who works quietly every day will always outperform the one who plans loudly and quits early. Focus less on how long will it take, and more on how far can I go if I don't stop. 2, you keep starting over instead of staying consistent. Every time things get tough, you reset. New routine, new system, new goal. But you don't need a new plan. You need consistency with the old one. It's like digging for gold and stopping 3 feet before you hit the treasure. You switch directions because you can't see the result yet. The truth? Success always feels boring right before it explodes. 3, you're trying to do it alone. You think you can willpower your way to the top, but nobody wins in isolation. You need accountability, community, mentors, or even a friend who checks in. Because when your mind starts lying, when it says take a break, you're too tired. You deserve rest. You need someone to remind you of your standard. Alone, you'll rationalize mediocrity. Together, you'll rise to excellence. The fix, the 3-step reset. All right, enough theory. Here's how you actually fix it. Step 1, build a non-negotiable routine. Pick one small action that moves you forward every single day. Not 10 things. 1, if it's business, maybe it's posting content daily. If it's fitness, maybe it's hitting the gym 5 days a week. If it's money, maybe it's saving 20% of your income. The rule, it happens no matter what. You train your brain to follow through, not to feel ready. Step 2, track progress relentlessly. What gets measured gets improved. Stop guessing. Track your hours, habits, income, calories, whatever your goal requires. Once you start measuring, you'll see patterns, what's working, what's not. Tracking removes emotion and replaces it with logic. Winners don't guess. They measure. Step 3, build identity, not fantasy. You'll never become the person who achieves your goal until you start acting like them today. Ask yourself, how would the person who already reached this goal act right now? Would they skip today's work? Would they make excuses? Would they say, I'll start Monday? The answer defines your destiny. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity decides your future. The breakthrough. The day Leo finally got it. Months later, Leo tried again. But this time, he didn't start with hype. He started with habit. He woke up at 6 a.m., not because it was trending, but because he said he would. He created one video a day for his small business. He stopped checking followers and started tracking output. 6 months later, the results came, not because he was lucky, but because he refused to quit. He realized success isn't something you chase. It's something you build, one small, boring action at a time. The final message: you're not reaching your goals because you keep chasing the feeling of success instead of building the process that creates it. You want motivation? Earn it through movement. You want results? Stay when it's boring. You want freedom? Stop starting over. The dream doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. Because discipline always beats motivation. So stop talking about what you're going to do and start becoming the person who does it.